As we get ready for Shachris here at the Kaisel early in the morning, Motzi Shabbos, Parshas Vayakel, I'll share with you a very important idea that comes out from the Parsha. It's a little bit of a perplexing Parsha. Um, we start off with Shabbos, okay, very nice. Rashi tells us that Shabbos is not Deicha the Binyan Beis Mikdash, but then we go through the Parsha. Almost every single pasuk in the Parsha is a repeat. Yeah, we know about the menorah, we know about the mizbeach, we know about all these things already. What are we gaining through this repetition? Right? Why does the Torah have to repeat all of these events again? All these things that we know already. The Torah doesn't repeat one word. All of Hilchos Shabbos is marumas, is hinted to in just in the Binyan of Mishkan. It's not even written explicitly, like Shabbos. And yet, the over and over, all these psukim are repeated. And the idea of his belief is like this, right? The essence of the parsha is the nedavas of Mishkan, giving to the Mishkan. How do you build? It's vayakel. How do you build a kehila? How do you get the Jewish people together? How do you build a kehila? You do it with money, right? Each person has to give something. Right? The Mishkan is a composite of all the Jews of Klal Yisrael. How do you get everybody together? You get everyone together by giving money, by donating. Yeah? Each person donates their gold and their silver and their jewelry and their mirrors and their money. Right? Each person donated something to the Mishkan, and that put them in. That encapsulated them. That got them together. That's Vayakel. That's how you create tequila. And we're looking here at the ramp up to the base of English. We hope it's going to be rebuilt soon, right? And the prototype of the base of Migdash was the Mishkan, and each person gave a little bit of themselves, right? Nidvas liboy, right? You give your lave, right? Um, Chazal tell us that according to the amount of lave a person puts into his stucca, right? That's how much of an impact it has. In fact, Rosh Shimshon Frol Hirsch says, why was the Machzah Shekel, Hashem showed it to Moshe Rabbeinu as a matbeah shel eish, a coin of fire. And he's explained because you have to give it with a passion, with a bren. When you give money to the Machzah Shekel, don't do it rotely. Give it with a bren, give it with a fire, a passion. They say the Svas Emes heard that. And he says, I can't believe it. A Yid in Deutschland was mechaven to such Emes Satira, such a wonderful pshat. Yeah, when you give money, you have to give it with passion. And that's how you build the base of English. So this is the base of Mikdash. This is the Mishkan. We hope it's going to be soon. We hope we'll be building it soon. But meanwhile, each shul is a Mishkan Ma'at. Every single shul that's built is a Mishkan Ma'at. There's halachas. In fact, Yereim says that Yiras Migdash Migdash Ma'at applies to Migdash Ma'at. There's an Issa Deraisa to act in an improper way in a shul. It's not befitting the covet of the Migdash in the base of the Migdash Ma'at. And every single shul is a base of Migdash. Bezrat Hashem, in our Kehillah, in my koilel, we're building a base medrash, and every single avreich, I'm hoping, is going to participate to give our avreichim and our alumni, and whoever else wants to be part of this project. Right? By giving something towards this, you can be mishtatif with the another base medrash, another base knesses in Eretz Yisrael, and that brings everybody together. Vayakel. I was in the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in Shabbos. I met a couple of Bachram there. I was visiting someone from Hutzlaritz there on my way to the Kosel. And I met some Bachram. They said, "Oh, Rabbi Travis, we watch your shirim on Turning Time." I said, "That's wonderful. You give shirim out there. You don't know who is watching and who's not watching, right?" Sometime I got a letter from somebody once. He said, "Rabbi Travis, from what you said, I could see you were dropped on your head as a child." Right? Yeah, I was writing about the problems with evolution. You have some good feedback and less positive feedback. But whatever it is, right, to join everybody together, to join your Talmidim together, to join your Akila together, it's done through money. Money takes a person's heart, and they say put your money where your mouth is, right? But in Torah, put your money where your heart is. Right? If your heart is given over to Torah, and it's given over to a concept, so you express that, but through contributing towards that particular project that you're doing. And B'ezrat Hashem, we're hoping to build a base medrash for Horoah to Klal Yisrael, a base medrash to teach people how to poskim, to be poskim, that we should have poskim for the next generation. We know how to deal with the issues of the people. People are into poskim, and Vizrat Hashem, um, I turn to all of my Talmidim in the Koilel, alumni, and greater Talmidim, readers of Yedidya, whoever it might be. If you, even if you send me $1, yeah, send me $1, I'll be happy with that because that will mean bringing the Talmidim together to make a base medrash to teach Torah to Klal Yisrael, and especially this idea of thanking Hashem when things look bad, to bring it over to the Jewish people and to give to the Jewish people the understanding that it's all good, that everything Hashem does is good. No matter how hard your life is, everything is good. A base medrash to teach psak halacha and to teach Hakadosh Baruch Hu's ways. His ways are so perfect and so beautiful and so loving. So again, we said that the reason the Torah repeats all of these psukim over and over again is to teach us the mizbeach. It was everybody's mizbeach because they gave the money towards it. They gave the donations. It was everybody's menorah. It was everybody's parochas. It was everybody's mishkan. Everything belonged to everybody. You see all these people coming here now as tefillah start at the kosel, right? How do we bring everyone together? It's the same thing with the Beis Hamikdash. We're going to have a Beis Hamikdash, but we're all part of it. We give our hearts over to it, and we all do it with mitzvahs. Yeah, you could do Torah and Tefillah and Gemilas Chasadim, all the mitzvahs we do, the davening, the tefillahs, B'nai Yerushalayim, everything we put it together and all joins together, and that's going to build the Beis Hamikdash. So, Kosh Baruch Hu should give us Siyata Shmaya. By the way, the reason it starts with Shabbos is Pasha, because everything starts with Shabbos, because it's Shabbos, right? The understanding that when on Shabbos everything stopped, the whole world stopped. That shows that Hashem is in complete control of everything. Even when you're giving, even though it's coming from you, even though the building of the basement is coming from you, we have to know that everything's from Hashem. And certainly the money that we get is from Hashem. We have to recognize that. We recognize by giving it back. Give the money back to Hashem, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that's how you recognition. I was once in Lawrence, and one of my donors told me, he said, I thanked him for his check. So you don't have to thank me. It's not my money. It was just entrusted with me to give over. HaKadosh Baruch Hu should help us recognize this. The base of Migdash is in our hands. The Migdash Gadol over here, and the Migdash Cotton that we're building in Sanhedria, and every base of Migdash, every base Medrash, every base Knesset should have a tzlacha in raising all the funds that they need for what they do. B'ezrat Hashem, this Monday we're meeting with the architect, and we're going to start the building process. HaKadosh Baruch Hu should give us the greatest siyata shmaya. Hashem, help us. We should be able to have a base medrash for Torah in Eretz Yisrael. HaKadosh Baruch Hu should give us the opportunity that we should be able to learn Torah and with Yir Shemayim and Taharas Halev. Every single Jew, Amen.